What is going on, everybody, and welcome back. We are here on the Road to Max Rank free-to-play account, and we are going to do the new Dokkan event for Piccolo Power Awakening Extreme Release of Latent Power. I've already done this stage, so I can auto-ballot it, so I don't have to focus on it while I'm reading Piccolo's kit. We'll do once or two times, and we'll see how he is. I think he's better. Never mind, I'm not going to say that. I'm just going to talk about him. So we're going to use this team with the new Gammas and stuff like that as well with the Gohan. And I also brought some other characters as well to help out, right? Hopefully we don't die when we auto-battle this, right? But we'll see how this plays out. All right, let's go over Piccolo's kit. I do have intros turned on and stuff like that, so you will be able to see all that. Very exciting stuff. Let's go over Piccolo. We'll start with his leader skill, go to his super attacks, then his passive, then his active, then we'll do his links and categories at the end, and then I'll talk about him for a little bit. So Piccolo, Exploding Latent Power, Piccolo Power Awakening. New named Piccolo, very nice. So now he links up well with other Namekians, which is very, very nice. Alright. Superhero or Battle of Wits category 3 key, HP attack and defense 170, plus an additional HP attack and defense 30%. For characters who also belong to the Bond of Master and Disciple or Movie Hero category. A very powerful leader skill, I would argue, right? His super attack effect is for 12 key, greatly raises defense and raises attack for one turn. So it's 2 save per one. So it's greatly raises defense and just regular raises attack for one turn. Causes colossal damage with a medium chance of stunning an enemy. And then greatly raises attack and defense for one turn, causes mega colossal damage to the enemy, and lowers attack and defense. So his ultra super is 18 key is the one I just said. His passive is activates the entrance animation once only, attack and defense 100%, and guards all attacks for 3 turns from the start of turn when there is a Bond of Master and Disciple category ally on the team at the start of the character's attacking turn. Very exactly the same as the Beast Gohan. The only difference is the other one uses Bond of Parent and Child. This one is a Bond of Master and Disciple. So they're all the same. Okay, so attack and defense 150%. Very nice. Plus an additional key plus 1 per key sphere tamed. Reduces damage received by 20% right off the bat. That is awesome. Plus an additional attack and defense 30% with each attack received up to 150, which I do think is the superior version of the like stackable passive attack and defense, just taking damage, right, instead of having to super attack, right? Because at least this way it's easier, right, in my opinion. All allies key plus 2 within the same turn after receiving attack, which is very, very nice. So he's a slot 1 character. If HP is 30% or less at the start of character's attacking turn after the character receives an attack 7 or more times in battle, fully recovers HP, so he has a sensu ability plus an additional damage reduction of 30% starting from that turn. So I think this is for the rest of the battle kind of a thing. So if you do get the sensu beat off effect, you'll full heal and you'll basically have 50% damage reduction for at least that turn. I don't know if this transitions into for the rest of the battle. It doesn't say, but at least for that turn, you're basically invincible, right? But this guy, dude, he's going to be crazy good when it comes to his defense because he himself actually has a crazy stat for defense. His defense at 100% at rainbow level is 17,419. That is up there, dude, as one of the strongest defensive stats in the game. I believe there's only a handful that are actually up there for both LR and TUR, right? But either way, he does have an active skill. Giant Form can be activated when all allies attacking in the same turn are superhero category characters starting from the 3rd turn from the start of battle, or when facing one enemy started from the 6th turn from the start of battle. Very, very nice conditions, right? Very, very nice. The Giant Form allows you to go into Orange Piccolo and allows you to actually use them. Gohan is just an active skill, which is very disappointing, but it's fine. Within his active skill state, I believe he gives himself like 2 key. It doesn't say on the wiki, but he gives himself 2 key per key sphere, so he's always attacking, right? It's easier for him to get super attacks off, which is very, very nice. His links are Brainiacs, Solid Support, Namekians, very, very nice. Power bestowed by gods, Fierce Battle, Transform, and Legendary Power. His categories, he actually has a lot of them. Namekian's Fuse Fighter, Giant Form, Transformation Boost, Worthy Rivals, Rapid Growth, Powerful Comeback, Full Power, Bond of Master and Disciple, Superheroes, Movie Heroes, Gifted Warriors, Revenge, Connected Hope, Battle of Wits, and Battle of Fate. A very big pool and very diverse pool of categories. Some of them absolutely need the help. Giant Form, Rapid Growth, Worthy Rivals, Battle of Fate, all that shit. Revenge is a big one, in my opinion. This guy helps out a whole bunch of like lesser categories that do absolutely need the help, right? We'll do one more run of this guy
Let's do this.
while I talk about him. Yeah, okay, here it is. Yeah, his conditions, details, last 2 to 3 turns, so he'll be around for a while. And he has a 50% chance within that transition from 2 to 3, 50%. And he does have he gets 2 key per the what's it called, the transformation. Right. His best linking partners are the actual that STR Piccolo from the Final Form Cooler movie, that STR one, not the Nuker one, but the other one. He actually shares 4 out of 7 links, which is very, very nice. Surprisingly, actually transforming Blue Vegito, the year 5, actually shares 4 out of 7 links. AGO Tapion and the STR Tapion and Mosha share 4 out of 7. Golden Frieza and 17 from year 6 share 4 out of 7 links. The Namekian Tech Piccolo shares 3 out of 7. The Nuking Piccolo from the Metal Cooler movie, the Easy 8 one, shares 3 out of 7. But when Blue Vegito transforms into Blue Vegito, transforming Vegito transforms to Blue Vegito, he only gets 3 out of 7. And then I think the big one that I feel like should have been more links, right, is the Fizz Piccolo. The OG Fizz Piccolo that came out a while ago that leads Namekians. He only has 3 out of 7 links, which is Brainiacs, Namekians, and Fierce Battle, which is very disappointing. I feel like they should have had more links, right? It would have made this guy drastically better, right? And he would be one of the better units for Namekians, right? He still is this Fizz Piccolo, right? He leads Namekians, but once he gets an Easy A, it kind of, that's what I mean. Once this Fizz Piccolo gets an Easy A, he should have been basically a very fantastic partner for this Fizz one, but he's not, which is very disappointing. But at least the STR Piccolo is the one that actually shares a lot with him, right? With Brainiac, Solid Supports, Namekians, and Fierce Battle, which is very, very nice. And he's on a lot of really good categories with him, right, as well. So that's pretty much it for Orange Piccolo. Between the two, who do I think is better? I think that Orange Piccolo is better than Gohan. Now, let me explain. Oh, there's another thing with Orange Piccolo. I already said that he gets 2 additional key for every key sphere, but he can launch 3 super attacks. So he has to launch an additional super that has medium chance becoming a super attack. So at best, he can super 3 times, which is extremely good. Excuse me. I had a hiccup and talk at the same time. That was weird. But he's very, very good. Ooh, hold on. Let me set this up right. Bam. Where was I? I do think that Piccolo is better just for one reason. And I feel like for 2 reasons. The first reason is that he has built-in damage reduction outside of his entrance animation. So he guards, right, for the first 3 turns. For the first 2 appearances of he's on rotation, he guards, which is fantastic, right? Plus damage reduction is very good. And both Gohan and Piccolo actually get up to very high defensive numbers at Rainbow level, which is fantastic, right? And then he has the sensu ability and he has the damage reduction, right? Some will argue that the straight up nullification of the most common super tech that you would see from bosses, key attacks, is better than damage reduction because straight up negating attacks is better than receiving them, right? Dodging is the strongest ability in the game because you just straight up avoid attacks rather than taking any chances of getting stunned, sealed, or taking damage, right? That's why dodge is so good. Nullification is a close second because it's heavily restricted and dodge is everywhere. But I feel like Piccolo is better because of that damage reduction, because of that built-in, like, always there, right? That always damage reduction and the high defense and stuff like that. And the second reason is that you can actually use Orange Piccolo. Sure, he's locked behind he's locked behind a giant transformation, but that's fine. I always anticipated he was going to be a giant transformation like character, right? Whether it be a standalone card or a transformed giant transformation thing into, right? But it's like, it's disappointing that Gohan isn't, you don't get to use Beast Gohan. You get to use him as an active skill and that's it, which is very disappointing. That's why I feel like Piccolo is better than Gohan. Now, both of them are still, let me say this again, are still very good cards. Their kits are very, very well built. I would argue that people just overestimate them and want more out of them than what they received, and that's why everybody's super disappointed, right? But again, I do think that they're still both very good. Now, Piccolo, do I think he's within the top 10 realm, similar to Gohan? Yes. Do I believe that he's within the top 5 of overall cards in the game? Maybe. There's an argument to be said there, right? But I guess with testing and receiving and people playing around with them, I think the answer would be definitive here eventually, right? I do still believe that both Piccolo and Gohan are still extremely good, but it's just disappointing of how they were released, if that makes any sense. But either way, I'm out of here. Let me know what you guys think of Orange Piccolo. Do you agree with my statements? Do you think he's better than Gohan? Do you think he sucks ass? I don't think he sucks. I think that's a stupid statement. But let me know. Let me know what you guys think. I'm out of here. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace.